Welcome, welcome. Hello, everyone. My name is Ursula, and today I am with Quantum Soul Guidance creator, Julia Balaz, as we celebrate Shari-Lyn Wheeler as our 14th certified practitioner. Congratulations, Shari.
Thank you.
Super well done. Congratulations. I'm
Thank
so
you
happy
so
about this one. I'm so happy about introducing you, Shari-Lyn, because you have been quite in contact with me throughout the journey, and I've been so impressed with quantum leaps you've been making from week to week and how beautifully you navigated the journey. Just really, you inspired me so much. I was so happy to be here for you and just see you grow and your diligence and where you are now, the website you've built in such a short amount of time, the feedback you're receiving from people, and just how, you know, step after step, steady progress while you do this part-time, while you take good care of yourself, your body, keeping balance and harmony. You're just such an amazing soul, such a beautiful example. Happy to introduce you to others today. Well done.
Thank you so much. Thank you so much. It's been quite the journey. My cheeks hurt.
There is this effortless joy that's coming through you. You know, I was feeling it every time you post something on our Facebook private group. You even said how proud you are that you made it through to the end as a certified practitioner. It's contagious what you share. You just transmit this joy.
Oh, thank you. I think I'm born with it.
Well, we're going to have fun learning about your journey. So our first question is usually about the past, how you came along this path of awakening, and how you found the Quantum Soul Guidance program, or Julia Balaz. How did this come to be, Shari?
I started awakening in 2020 when the pandemic hit. That's when I really had time to be by myself. I started really being more solitary, I guess you could say, and being more focused on myself, on the inside of myself, instead of the outside. But I've been working on myself for a very, very long time. And for Julia, I was watching Lane Demand, and I saw Julia on there, and she's talking about the courses and the astrology and the pendulum, and I've been doing tarot cards for a very, very long time now. And the pendulum too, I've been doing it for about, I don't know, maybe 10 years now. So when I seen her course, it blew me away because it was like, oh my God, everything that I've learned, like esoterically, it's all in one package, you know?
I felt the same way. I've studied so many different things on the esoteric dashboard, but to have the Julia's practitioner's course, it's like everything kind of coalesced. So I totally understand what you're saying, Shari.
Yes, you know, and even my son said to me this week, he said, that's amazing because everything you've been doing all your life, it's like it's come to this point and it all fits. It's amazing. It's great. And I took the course to work on myself, first of all, to find where I came from and to find out things like the astrology part and thing. I wanted to know myself better. And then I was thinking, wow, you know, if I could help so many people with this. And it's just been amazing so far.
Wow. Well, I love.
Thank you. I wanted to thank Julia because, oh, what a gift. It's amazing. It's a gift. And the course, there were times where I found it very challenging. there was things that just couldn't absorb. But I'm like a dog with a bone. I don't give up. I just pursue and it all came.
I think it was such an important part of your journey to honor your well-being or respect what your body was asking of you when you felt overwhelmed and you took time to integrate. And then you came back with even more joy, even more excitement and energy to dive deeper. I really was noticing those beautiful waves and shifts. And I love when our students do that because they actually get through it faster when they take days of break, which are not really break, doing nothing, you're integrating, you are working actively on your subconscious and unconscious level. And then something else opens up and shifts, and then you go deeper. So it's so important, and you did it so beautifully. Yeah.
Thank you so much. I'm so proud of myself.
And you should be.
I really am.
Well, Shari, I'd love to ask, you said something about when you found out where you were from. Many listeners might really want to understand this idea of origin. So what did it feel like when you first saw the Galactic, soul connections report that Julia makes?
Hard to describe. It's this joy. It's like coming home. It's like seeing your map. And it's like, at last I see my map. At last I see where I come from. Because I've always known that I don't come from. When I was a child, instead of watching cartoons, I'd watch Lost in Space and Star Trek. They were my favorite.
Is there any particular star system or any other place in multiverse that you feel deep resonance with? Or was there anything that you've seen in your chart that made you validate something that you've always felt? Is there anything that you would like to highlight?
Yeah, I come from Julia, and there's not very much information on Julia, but I did find a Star Trek episode with them, and I feel a deep resonance with them.
And from the little we know about this place, is there anything you can share? Because with these podcasts, we love to bring information that can help others learn about different star systems. That's also the purpose why we keep asking about any particular locations. Is there anything that kind of stands out to you about this particular connection that you have that you would like to share from the little we know about it?
Well, they're very high dimensional, and they don't have human bodies. They do have they colonize different planets. I think I resonated with them with the high vibration that they have. Because there's not a lot of things that I can say about them. I haven't found a lot of information on them. I don't know, it's like my soul resonates. It's hard to explain.
And that's such a beautiful example of how sometimes when we start tapping into these faraway places, the soul knows there is a deep knowing, but we don't have the words and the language yet to identify that unique frequency that comes through.
Right.
I'm actually glad that this occurred. We can feel it, we can sense it.
That's exactly right. And it's like I can feel it, and even when I'm talking about it right now, all the hairs on my neck is standing up, and I feel the goosebumps around my head. I can feel it.
That's a beautiful,
very strong connection.
Mm.
Yeah. And look, I even have like a Star Trek thing. I love it. It feels like I've finally woken up to home. Like, and the fact that I'm not alone here, that I have like star family, and I've always known they didn't come from here, but I could never figure out where it came from. And now I can see the map of where I've been and what I've learned and everything. It's absolutely amazing. It's amazing. It's great. I love it. I love it. I love it. And like a very deep soul heart level. it touches me greatly.
One of the gifts that you've given our private Facebook group for Julia's course has been these beautiful arts transmissions. And if you don't mind, I'm going to just share a few. And if you want to add anything. So, Shari, tell us a little bit about why you choose to do this every day.
Because I love the beings that come through. I meditate in the morning. And after or sometimes I don't even have time to meditate, and I hear it in my head, paint. And I'm like, well, you know, I haven't even meditated yet. I haven't even had my coffee yet. I still hear paint. So I go paint. And it's so easy. It's amazing how easy it is. And it's a friend on Facebook that introduced me to this. I used to do acrylic pouring. I have all my art on the wall. And then a friend on Facebook said, well, why don't you try this method? And it's so easy, you know, like you just put the paint on paper, you think about, I don't know, a star system or different beings or just your higher self, and then you put the paint on there, just like drops of it, and then you fold the paper, and then you rub the paper while you're thinking, and you open the paper, and it's like, wow. Look at all these beautiful beings that come through, and it starts my day out so well. And I love creating. I have to create.
And often you do this at the spirit hour at like 3 a.m. You usually go.
Yes.
This was transmitted at 3 a.m. and it's incredible. I really encourage people to look you up on Facebook and see there's so many different, beautiful, stunning colors, but it really looks often like galactic beings coming through these paintings. It's incredible.
Yes, yes. I know. It just sometimes blows me away. I have so many of them, and they're almost like sacred. It's almost like a sacred time.
Thank you for sharing them with the world.
You're welcome.
So Shari, you've got a beautiful website. It's called journeyingwiththesoul.ca, and you are from Canada, near Montreal in Quebec. So if people wanted getting a reading from you, journeyingwiththesoul.ca, and you've made it really clear you're doing this part-time. So
Yes.
You're allowing for balance. Can you comment about this idea?
Yeah, well, I'm on disability for the moment. I have back problems. And when my back goes out, well, I need time to recuperate. Sometimes I get tired because of my back. So I need time for myself. I mean, I love doing the readings. I love them. They're fascinating. But I need time to myself to let my body rest and let my body heal, and it's very, very important to me.
Or in contrast, like your today's post, you said, today I'm in so much joy and excitement. I'm not doing any readings because I want to be in this moment. I love that.
I've been preparing for this since this morning.
Brilliant.
Very happy to be here. Very excited, very happy. And just overjoyed. It's wonderful. It's wonderful the readings and the feedback that I get, that I can help people on a deep soul level. It's incredible. And I always thought, you know, because I'm going to be 62, and I always thought, you know, if I'm here until I'm 80, I only have like 20-something years left. So I want to do something that's in service to others. And I was thinking, well, I can't work anymore because of my back. And so how am I going to be like service to others? And I try to be service to others, like my neighbors and that, but I wanted it more on like a broad spectrum. And this is perfect. It's absolutely perfect.
And bringing together the esoteric practices and skills that you've been developing over your life. I love that you incorporated that in your reports. I have to say they're beautifully done visually, but also structurally, the highlights, and it's just so easy to navigate through the information. I loved how you incorporated astrology and then the intuitive skills, and how you really followed so beautifully the curriculum and the structure that we like to present. It just felt so good, and then no wonder the feedback and reviews that you're receiving, just
Oh,
so heartwarming.
Thank you so much. I'm English and French too. I speak in French. I can read in French, but I didn't want to do reports in French because I don't write it that well. I can write it, but I sort of write it how I hear it, and it's not the way I read it.
You want to keep certain standards, so you choose English for now. Perfect. Good to know.
And it's so nice to see you and Ursula. Wonderful.
Likewise.
Well, we're celebrating you today, Shari-Lyn. And is there anything you would love to share with our class, this beautiful class that's strong and growing? And every time I turn around, Julia, the family is just bigger and I love it. But any message you want to share, Shari, with the group?
Yes, if you get discouraged and you find it hard, rest, but do not give up. Persevere, and will get there. I promise you, you will get there. And it's so worth it.
Beautiful. Thank you.
You're welcome.
And in terms of, your lifelong journey and how you see maybe the shift in consciousness, do you experience and notice and witness that in your immediate environment or through people that were guided to you so far? Is there any message also you have for the collective, viewers from outside in that come and see this broadcast? Is there anything you feel is important to share as a reminder or as an inspiration?
Yes. I've been through a lot. I have been through a lot, a real lot. And people are still going through a lot. They're going through a lot of stuff. And I would like to say, please do not give up. If you need help, find the help that you need. No shame in that at all. And take care of yourself. The world needs you. The world needs you here.
Beautiful. So timely. And I really hope that the right person will be guided to that and receive the upliftment of that, and so much comfort in this. Yes. And hope.
That's it. That's the word. Hope. Hope, faith, and charity.
And of all the tarot cards, Shari, which one would best embody hope? Speaking of tarot.
This one, I think. I have like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 decks.
Nice.
But I think this one.
Oh, White Light Oracle by Alana Fairchild. Beautiful.
Yeah, they're so beautiful.
Look at that. Do you think the Major Arcana Star card, is that the one for the Major Arcana? Would the star be the one that would offer hope for people not to give up?
Yes.
Okay, so
Yes,
stars
absolutely.
and galactic. Here we go, Julia.
Yes.
Look at, yes.
And I have these ones too.
Oh.
Dragon ones.
Oh yes, Diana Cooper. Love her.
And
Yeah.
I have this one too, the Lumeria.
Oh, beautiful. Izzy Ivy. Haven't seen that one yet. Love it.
Oh, and I have this one too. Sorry.
I loved seeing them. Keep going.
Shaman Dream Oracle. I have that one. I haven't played it
Do
in a while. By Alberto Vialdo and Colette Baron Reed. Yes.
Yes.
Like you, I've got a plenty. Because they're visual, they're beautiful visual aids to help understand the energy that wants to come through.
They are, absolutely.
Aren't we so fortunate in this lifetime to have such a wide variety in the selection that we can play with so many tools?
Yes, and my mother, she showed me how to do tarot cards, and my grandfather used to read trees, And I've transmitted that to my daughter also.
Beautiful. And then soon Galactic Astrology Soul Reports. You know, here we go.
Yes.
If
yes,
you want
and
the proof, here it is. Try
Yes.
this.
yes, and the timing is perfect. It's perfect because it's starting to come out more and more and more. Wonderful.
Well,
Well,
congratulations.
Once again, yes, super well done and congratulations.
Thank you so much.
Okay, well, we'll
Thank
see
you.
you next time. Bye for now.
Much love.
Bye. Thank you.
Cheerio.
Bye.
Ha 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 ha!